Hello and welcome to the Number Nose Tarot. I am Tennille Crystal, your intuitive numerologist, and this is the reading for Life Path 11. Let's begin with your characteristics. Your vision makes you a source of inspiration for people, as you tend to bring what's hidden in the blind spots to the forefront. Without conscious effort, your energy and intuition make you a channel between the higher and lower worlds. Psychic information flows to and through you, giving you a high level of insight to create, invent, and share messages most needed by those that cross your path. Be mindful of turning your gaze inward too deeply, as too much self-reflection can turn critical, in turn making you self-conscious. As a master number, allow yourself to develop slowly, as you have more energy to master and direct outward in this life. Normally between the ages of 35 and 45 is your peak of maturity, as it may also be the time when you realize your dream and when you become most confident in your potential. Peaceful and harmonious environments with a health-conscious diet brings balance and peace during times of frustration or recovery. Protect your nervous system and stress triggers, because your acute sensitivity definitely requires a buffer. 11s, let's get into your reading. So this is beautiful. We have divine masculine, we have blessings, and so wherever you are in life or in love, there is a partner that is literally in the chariot heading to you. Now, this is a blessing, and if anybody were to hear this, they would immediately know it's a blessing. But something has obscured your energy supernaturally. So we are talking about some type of supernatural disturbance that has irritated or has blocked your ability to see what comes next, okay? And so where you should be focusing on all things good, you're in the energy of the Nine of Swords, right? Anxiety, fear, and anticipating the worst to happen prior to it even almost manifesting the worst, because that's the energy that you just continuously admit. And so there is change coming, but it seems like you're fearful of what this change will bring you, right? And so this is literally looking at unconditional love, looking at this sweetheart connection, but really doubting and really being fearful. Is this more of the same? And so that is not your true energy. That is not your energy. And so you are being called to do two things. One, be patient, because we really can't control divine time, right? Things happen when they're supposed to be happen. But while you're being patient, while you're waiting for this big, whatever this is, right? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a connection that's going to bring wealth, whether, but it's something, there's a partnership that is vital to you. Whether you're the divine masculine and your feminine is coming, or vice versa. Two people are coming together because divinely it is time. You are unable to see it or sense it or to really live in the beauty of it because your energy is muddled. And I'm telling you that this disturbance that is blocking you from seeing your blessing is requiring you are being asked divinely to cleanse yourself spiritually, because the energy that you are sitting in and living in, it doesn't belong to you, and it's not a true representative of what is moving towards you, right? And so sometimes we have to be patient because we aren't in the state of welcoming, right? We are not in the energy of bringing it in. If a guest comes to your house, you got to open the door, you've got to offer them a drink. Do you want to take your shoes off? You almost have to be prepared to let the guest in. And that happens in your mind, that happens in your heart, it happens in your spirit. And so you have to prepare yourself, your space, your energy, and your essence for what's to come. But the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands energy, in many ways, maybe you've been through this before, right? Maybe you are the wounded warrior where you've gone through this again and again and again. And every time you open up your beauty, it's overlooked or unseen or disrespected or abandoned or misused. But something about this situation is not that. And unfortunately, you have to love as if you've never been hurt. And so even if you're not in a place of comfortably loving, you have to be ready to welcome the guest, which is always, there's always a possibility that this guest is love. So let's just act like a guest is coming over, right? And so the love that you have within, it's time to share it. And so if you are unable to focus on sharing your love with an outsider, right? Maybe you know this person, maybe you don't. Spiritual cleanse, so that means a spiritual bath with herbs and salts and oils and incense. That means an egg cleanse, and all of these things can be looked up online. It means a walk in nature. It means fresh water. It means salt water. It means that your spirit, it's been fucked with, right? And so when you start to get outside of yourself and you start to feel anxious and thoughts of worry, figure out a way to detach from that energy and try to step outside of yourself and become, have the ability to observe. Like, is this mine? Does this belong to me? Now, we have the energy of the Three of Cups, and so there could be an outside influence that's speaking negatively, or doubting, or this could be our spirit guide asking us to cleanse or to be mindful of our throat chakra, right? Are we able to communicate? Are we able to set boundaries? Are we able to walk in our true identity? Have we accepted our divine identity? And so there's still some work that you have to do on self before you can see the fortune and the reward that's coming to you. And so this is almost like everything that you know you deserve is frozen. And it will thaw and it will reveal itself once you get past this ick, this ickiness, spiritually speaking. Because the fears that we're fearing aren't really there, and we don't want to manifest what's not there. Now, once you get past the outside influence, whether it be spiritual or actual people, right? Doubting, and be mindful when beautiful things come to you. Everybody is not on schedule to receive what you receive. And so silence is a beautiful thing when good things are coming to you, because not everybody is on your timeline. Not everybody is resonating at your vibration. And so people sometimes aren't always trying to be ugly or condescending, but they just really can't understand what's not happening to them because it's uniquely and divinely packaged for you. And so your spirit guides are available, right? To help you and to talk to you and to give you those intuitive messages. But if your space is not even able to welcome them in, then it's going to be hard for you to trust what's coming in the physical world, okay? So clear your space. Make sure that you are honoring your throat chakra and living in your truth, and blocking out people, places, things, energies, or entities that are kind of just messing that up for you. Now, your divinity, you know, you're literally, if this were a class, you're about to walk in to your new class called Divinity. And we have the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, which is like planning and organizing, and the good things are coming, but it definitely takes methodical practices, and it's kind of like that long time coming but worth the wait, right? And so once it gets here, you're like, oh my God, I'm so satisfied. This is the success that I've always wanted. I'm comfortable, I'm at rest, I'm at peace. Like, that is all on the other side, but there's still some energetic issues that are happening. And listen, the disturbances that could be messing with your mind, maybe it is coming from outside sources that kind of want to slow you down, keep you in fear, right? And as the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, the fear is justified. But there's no space for it now because the time is now. And so this is so beautiful, 11s. Cleanse, 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 and trust. I hope this reading was beneficial, and I'll see you soon. Take care.